the amount of money that you've said you've lost gambling. You wrote you've lost $55 million gambling over the years. How's that even possible?
Stupidity, but it is. I mean, it's, when we did the book, me and Glenn Wagner, we looked and we went through all my tax records to find out, because I really didn't know, and it just came out to that.
When you add that up and realize just how
stupid,
significant the losses are, I mean, what do you say when you guys first came up with that number?
He couldn't believe it, and I was shocked. I thought it might have been 20, 25, but I had no idea it was 55 to 57 million. No, it's crazy.
How much, if at all, do you regret that?
I'm not going to sit here. People are going to say I should say I regret it, but, I did it. I move on from it. I had a lot of fun doing it. There wasn't, that's over from probably 91 to 2007.
Okay, it's still 55
16
million.
years. Just a little over, what, 4 or 5 million a year, maybe. No, was it
At least you can laugh about it.
$3.1 million a year is basically what that, 3.2, somewhere in there.
Yeah, only 3.1 or 3.2 million.
No, I know, but
what do you like about gambling?
I love the action. I love the adrenaline going in there. When I was playing a lot of blackjack, you could play 7 hands at any amount you wanted. Now I think it's only 3 hands, pretty much all over the world. But I'd go in and play 7 hands at 5, 10, 15,000 a hand back then.
Mm-hmm. But it seemed like, too, it was the slot machines you really liked even more. And they had, at one of the casinos, these like $5,000 slot machines.
I started playing slots, knowing that if I took a lot less money in or didn't get a marker for it, the slots, you could last a little bit longer. But the Win came out with it was a double diamond machine with a cherry, and it was a $5,000 one coin pull. If you got a cherry, you got 10 grand.
But you're also playing $5,000.
20 pulls is 100 grand, And I played that maybe 5 or 6 times that it was there. It's not there anymore. But now I go in, if I gamble, I go in and play the $25 slots. If I hit something, I might move up to the hundreds, but don't do that. Don't do what I used to do anymore.
Is it true that, you could be in a casino for 10, 15 hours and not even realize it? You just completely lose track of time?
Oh, no doubt. I played slots for 2 days in a row before. I played blackjack for a day and a half or 2 days before.
What do you mean? Like...
One sitting, yeah. Only time I'd get up is to go to the bathroom.
You'd be in there for a day and a half or 2 days with...
Yeah.
How?
Just the time goes by so fast, and if you're on a roll and you're winning, I just kept on going, just kept on playing.
How hard is it to stop once you start?
I'm just a feel. If I've got a lot of energy and I'm gambling a little bit at a casino, you win a few, you get a feel for it, and you just keep on playing. Sometimes I've gone in and played and hit $60,000, $80,000 slot machines and walked out. It just depends on what how I feel, and I go in to enjoy myself. I don't go in to win. You want to win, but I don't go in thinking I'm going to win, because that's the worst thing you could do in a casino. I used to think that way when I get the $1 million, $2 million, $3 million markers, thinking I'm going to win. I'm going to play these 7 hands like an idiot and put 15, 20 grand on them, and I've been up $4 or $5 million before and end up losing $2 million because I wouldn't get up.